Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create this beautiful cloud skin look that I've created here today. I'm using so many wonderful products, and the techniques that I'm going to share with you are really going to change your makeup game if you are trying to get a beautiful, flawless, cloud-like skin. Not too much makeup, but the goal here is that your skin should always look better with makeup, not worse. So let me get you to that point where you feel like your makeup is enhancing your skin, improving your skin, and not making it look cakey or worse or flaky by the end of the day. So as a master esthetician and a makeup artist, I'm going to share all of my secrets with you today. Let's get started and show you how I created this beautiful look. First step, of course, is skincare. I have been layering these two from Image Skincare. This is Ageless, this is a hyaluronic, and this is vitamin C. So I like to use these in the AM and the PM, but I really like the way that my skin looks after I apply these serums. So you just take a little bit. With serums, I like to go in an upward and outward motion. And you can also take this down onto your neck. Just a little bit of this one. I love the smell of this one. It smells like oranges. It's very citrus and it feels so good on the skin. Both of these serums are really great for hydration, and they're really great for anti-aging, so any sunspots, correcting any aging spots, and also like minimizing your pores. They're so good. I love these. I've been using these for so many years. And then I'm going to go over that with some Whip It moisturizer from Point of View. You've seen me use this quite a bit. It's like a buttery whipped moisturizer. I love it so much. When it comes to serums, I would say don't try to layer more than 2. After a certain point, there's only so much that your skin can absorb. So 2 is really that level that I would go to. And of course, as a master esthetician, I'm going to tell you that skincare is so much more important than makeup. So make sure that you do not skip your skincare. This is really going to preserve your skin for your entire life. Every single day, just taking that time to put on a few serums and a moisturizer, especially sunscreen if you're going out into the sun, just really protect your skin. And then I'm going to put a little bit of eye cream from JLo Beauty. Now, to really achieve the cloud skin, we want to have a hydrating primer, one that has very small molecules, one that helps to hide any of that texture to really literally create that cloud appearance on your skin. This one that I have from Laura Mercier, the foundation primer, I have been such a huge fan of this. I'm going to show you what this looks like. I'll zoom in a little bit here. Do you see the texture of this one? It's a little different than ones that I use from, say, Milani or from Huda. And I just feel like it has that extra level of moisturizer and hydration. And that is so vital if we're trying to achieve this cloud look with our skin. And you can see how this just glides right on top of my skincare. And of course, you want to give this a few minutes to soak in before you go in with your foundation. For this look, when we are talking about foundation, we want something that is as close to your skin as possible. So we're talking about a satin, very skin-like texture. And so I have the Real Flawless, the Weightless Perfecting Foundation from Laura Mercier. It really feels like you barely have any foundation on, and it's layerable too. So if you want to do a little bit more, you can. But I'm going to show you what this looks like. Obviously, now for this look, a lot of people will try to blend in their foundation with a sponge, but if you know me, I definitely prefer using a foundation brush. So taking a flat top kabuki brush from Mint Pear, I'm going to blend this in and just create a nice blurred skin-like texture with my foundation. Not too much coverage. Do you see how beautiful that is? It's so natural. And it goes so well with the Laura Mercier primer as well. And for mature skin or aging skin, That combination of foundation and primer is so great. So if you're looking for something that is really great for fine lines or wrinkles or texture, I highly recommend the Laura Mercier primer and foundation. Because the goal of this look is your skin should look better with makeup. It shouldn't look worse. So we really have to perfect the type of products that we're using, the amount that we're using, and the application process. Did you see how quickly I blended that in? That's why I love a foundation brush. I love the even coverage. I love how quick it is. I love how clean it is. It's hygienic, and I just get such an even coverage. I love it. Look at this foundation. Not too much makeup, just enough. We are just perfecting our skin. We're making it look like a cloud, right? So the next step is using a creamy concealer. We want to make sure that we don't get any creases under our eyes. Now, if you have not tried Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Concealer, this is a game changer. I love this one so much. It is a little heavy, so a little bit goes a long way. I'm using shade 3, which is fair. This honestly feels like an eye cream and a concealer combined. I definitely recommend using an eye cream as well, but just the way this is so creamy, I love it. You could blend this in with your finger, honestly, but I'm going to use a little concealer brush and just show you. And you can notice the amount as well of the concealer. I'm not putting on too much, just enough for coverage. I do not want a heavy, over glam, over applied look. Now, the next step that is so important for this look is using a setting powder, but a setting powder that is very fine, not a very heavy setting powder that's going to look cakey. So I'm going for Charlotte Tilbury's. This is the Soulmates Face Palette. This is in Pillow Talk. I think this may be a limited edition and they may have brought this back, but look how beautiful this palette is. So what it has is this kind of light pink setting powder, but then it also has this beautiful blush here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my T-zone with the powder as well as the under eye area. And what I love so much about this one is that it does have that brightening pink underneath. I'm using Huda's little powder puff, and I'm just going to go right underneath. And you are going to see the difference right away. We want to be able to control the shine where we want that. And then we'll go back in and we will add some shine where we want the shine to be. Using a setting powder not only looks great and creates this airbrushed, flawless look, but that is also going to keep your makeup in place where you want it. It's not going to move around. As we go into these hotter months, it's really great to use setting powders to keep your makeup in place all day. Now for the blush, I'm just going to take a blush brush and just use a little bit here of this blush from the same palette. And I'm just going to go right on. This is even a matte blush. As you can see, it doesn't have any shine to it. So I love that. That really has the effect of the cloud look that we're going for. I like this blush also because it is a little bit buildable. So it's not going to be too much right at once. You can really build this up as much as you want. Keeping that on the highest point of my cheeks. And as you can see, I do like to blend a little bit on to the top of my cheeks so that I don't have any harsh lines from my concealer into the blush, and that really helps me to blend that in and just create a more blended look between the blush and the concealer. And just to add a little bit of warmth to the look, I'm using Anastasia's Italian Summer palette. I'm using the bronzer out of here, which is a matte bronzer. I'm just going to put a little bit here on the middle of my cheeks and up onto my temples. This is a matte bronzer, so I'm not adding any shine, just a little bit of warmth. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a crease blend from Mint Pear and this highlighter from this palette. What we want to do is highlight different areas. As I mentioned, you can bring back in that glow exactly where you want. And we are going to add it to our brow bone right under the eyebrow. We're going to do a little bit here, just press this in on top of the nose. I think this is the perfect brush because I really have control over the placement. I can avoid my crow's feet, and I really just get the highlighter exactly where I want it. And then I personally like to take a little bit over my lip. And the goal with that highlighter is really to create a lit from within glow. So we are controlling where we are catching the light there. And that's really just going to allow us to have that beautiful, flawless cloud look. It's kind of like when the ray of sun comes through the cloud, you get like a glimpse of that silver lining. In this case, it's gold. I'm going to do a little bit of brow with Brow Wiz. This is in shade Taupe. As I'm sitting here doing my eyebrows, I was just remembering that I heard something yesterday that they're saying 23andMe. Somehow the CIA used those records to test like who has alien blood, and I'm thinking like, oh my gosh, I totally did one of those tests. I don't know if you did one of those tests, but are they going to let us know at least? Like, that would be cool to let us know if we have we have alien blood. Okay, so I'm going to use some setting gel here from Anastasia. This is clear. I love this brow gel because it's movable and it has two different options on the side. So you have like a short side. There's like a short side and a long side. So one is the applicator and one is kind of like the shaper. And I love how I can pull my brows and do kind of like a laminated brow. And it's super natural because it's clear. But what's really cool about this is it's movable right now. And then it's going to lock in place. So these hairs are going to stay until I wash my face. So it's literally like laminating your brows. I think I'm going to do just a little bit of the kohl liner from Huda. This is like my typical everyday. I just put like a little bit on here and then I'll blend this in. And I like to blend this out. I think this is really perfect for this cloud look too. Just really getting a blurred line there and taking that out into a little bit of a wing. I absolutely love Huda Beauty's kohl liner. Oh, it's so easy to work with. The only thing I will say is that it does dry pretty quickly, so you have a little bit of time to blend this in if you want to create a blurred look like this, but you have to do it kind of quickly, and you definitely have to have the right brush because once it is dry, it is locked in place, which I absolutely love. I absolutely love this mascara from Pixi. It's so great. I just love how it transforms my lashes and it's so easy to work with. A final step for this cloud skin look is making sure that you are locking everything in place with a beautiful setting spray. I decided to go with Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush because the molecule for this one is very fine. It's so small. I'm going to show you if you can see. I don't even know if you can see that. It's just like, it's literally like walking through a mist cloud. I love it so much. The trick, once you use setting spray, don't move and let it dry. Such a beautiful look. I'm obsessed. Okay, so I'm using Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat, and I want to keep this iconic nude. Just to go with the theme, the cloud theme today, I love that this little, I forget what these are called, but this little sponge is literally a heart. It's so cute. And look at this color. And there you have it. This is the final completed look for the cloud skin tutorial. Look how beautiful and natural and just flawless my skin looks. I love how it's catching the light in different areas like perfectly. Woo, I love this look. Let me know if you try this. If you have any questions about the products that I used here or the application or the process, just leave a comment below. I'm always here and happy to help. Thank you for making it to the end of this video. And if you haven't yet, make sure that you like this video and subscribe to my channel so that I can see you in my next tutorial. Until then, have a great day. Take care.